Good morning students. Welcome back to 7th standard mathematics. We are in the first lesson integers. So in the last class we studied what are the rules regarding addition of integers. Let's revise once again and we'll go to the next topic. If the signs are same, we add the numbers and keep the same sign. See here, 6 is having positive sign, 2 is having positive sign, and here this is addition. 2 does not have any sign here, but it is understood it's a positive sign, or we have only 2 positive signs here. So just add these 2 numbers and put the same sign, and put the same sign here. Here also -6, -2. Here also we have same signs, negative signs. Add these 2 numbers, then put the same sign here. Same thing is repeated again. Integer rules, addition. See here, -3 plus -7. Both the signs are same, so you have to add these 2 numbers and put the same sign here. 3 plus 7 equal to 10. Both these numbers are positive integers, so answer also will be having positive sign. When you have numbers with a different sign, what you have to do is you have to subtract these numbers, then put the sign of the bigger number or largest number. So here in this case, the plus 9 is the largest number and it is having positive sign, so the answer will be positive. Next, -13 plus 8. Here also both numbers are having different sign, so you have to subtract first, then put the sign of the largest number 13. Next, multiplication rules for integers. What's the first rule? The product of a positive integer and a negative integer is negative. See here, the product of a positive and negative is always negative. The product of negative and positive also will be negative answer. Next, rule 2. The product of 2 positive integers is positive. If 2 integers are positive numbers, the answer also will be positive. Next, if the product of 2 negative integers is positive, the product of 2 negative integers is positive. See here, the product of 2 negative integers will also be positive. See here with the number I have given, positive. 2 is a positive number, this 2 also positive number. So when you multiply 2 positive number, you will get positive answer. First you have to multiply these 2 numbers. 2 into 2 equal to 4, and these 2 digits are of positive. The answer also will be positive. Here we have 2 negative integers, 2 negative numbers. So you have to first multiply these 2 numbers, and when you multiply negative into negative, the answer will be positive. Here we have one positive integer and the other one is negative integer. When you multiply a positive with a negative integer, the sign will be negative. Next, multiplication of integers. Multiplication of 2 integers is the repeated addition. So what is the meaning of 2 into -2? You have to add -2 3 times. Then you will get -6. Here 3 into 2. You have to multiply 2 3 times. You have to add 2 3 times. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 6. Next we shall see the properties of multiplication of integers. Closure under multiplication. In case of multiplication, the product of 2 integers is always integer. So integers are closed under multiplication. See here, for all integers p and q, p into q equal to r, where r is an integer. For example, see, is -10 an integer? Yes, sure. All the positive and negative numbers are integers, including 0. So -10 is a integer. -3 also is an integer. So -10 into -3 equal to 30. Minus into minus plus. So plus 30. Is 30 is an integer? Yes, all the positive numbers are integers. So when you multiply two integers, the result obtained also is an integer. So you can say integers are closed under multiplication. What's the reason? When you multiply two integers, the result obtained also is an integer. So you can say integers are closed under multiplication. This is a general format, P into Q. If you multiply any two integers, the result obtained also will be an integer. Next, what is commutativity of multiplication? These are the properties of integers. If we change the order of the integers while multiplying, then also the result will remain the same. Then it is said that multiplication is commutative for integers. For any two integers P and Q, P into Q equal to Q into P. What's the meaning of this? If you change the order of any two numbers, the result will be the same. Okay, P into Q. If you multiply P into Q, you will get a result. That same result will be getting if you multiply Q and P. Here you have changed the order. So even if you change the order, you will get the same result. Example, 20 into minus 30. What's the result? Minus 600. Now you change the order of this number. Put minus 30 first. Minus 30 into 20. That's equal to minus 600. So there is no difference in answer after changing the order of the numbers. Same way, even though you change the order of the numbers of multiplication, the answer will be same. Hence you can say multiplication is commutative for integers. Next, multiplication by 0. If we multiply an integer with 0, then the result will always be 0. Here, in general, for any integer P into 0 equal to 0 or 0 into P equal to 0. Which means, if you multiply any integer with 0, the result will be always 0. Example, 9 into 0 equal to 0. If we change the order, 0 into 9, that also will be 0. 0 into minus 15, the result will be 0. Here, multiplicative identity. So, what is multiplicative identity? If we multiply an integer with 1, then the result will always the same as the integer. So, if you multiply an integer with 1, the result will be always the same integer. See here, 21 into 1 equal to 21. Change the order. 1 into 21 equal to 21. So, whenever you multiply any number, any integer with 1, the result will be the same integer. Next property is associative property. If we change the grouping of the integers while multiplying, the result remains the same. See here, I will explain with this example. Here we have group of numbers 2 into 3 into 4 equal to 2 into 3 into 4. So what is the difference you see here? 2 into 3 into 4. You can group first these two numbers, then find the sum. 2 into 3, 6. 6 into 4, 24. Okay, now see the other one. 2 into 3 into 4. Group these two. Then find the product of these and multiply with the third number. So, result will be the same. So, however, you change the grouping of the integers while multiplying, the result obtained will be the same. First, you grouped these two numbers, then found the product. Then you multiply the product with the third number. The result obtained is 24. Now, the second case we are grouping the last two digits, then finding the product. That product we are multiplying with the third digit. Sorry, here it is first digit. But still we obtain the same result. So, if we change the grouping of the integers while multiplying, the result remains the same. So, we can say multiplication is associative for integers. Next, we shall see the sixth property, distributive property. So, what is distributivity of multiplication over addition? For any integers a, b and c, a into b plus c equal to a into b plus a into c. We are distributing this a over addition. So, in both ways, if you calculate also multiply the numbers, you will get the same result. So, we can say integers satisfies distributivity of multiplication over addition. See here, 35 into 10 plus 2. You have to distribute this 35 with these numbers in the bracket. 35 into 10 plus 35 into 2. What is the result? 420. Next we shall see minus 4 into minus 2 plus 7. So what is the result of minus 2 plus 7? 7 is having positive sign. So subtract these numbers, then put the sign of 7. That is plus 5. Plus 5 into minus 4. Minus into plus, minus 5 into 4, 20. So answer is minus 20. Next we are opening the bracket and see whether you will get the same answer. Minus 4 into minus 2 plus minus 4 into plus 7. Answer is minus 20. Next, distributivity of multiplication over subtraction. Similar to addition, here it is subtraction. See here, 5 into 3 minus 8. First you have to do the operation in the bracket. 3 minus 8 is equal to minus 5. Minus 5 into 5 equal to minus 25. Next we are opening the bracket. 5 into 3 minus 5 into minus 8 equal to 15 minus 40, that's equal to minus 20. Here it is 5. 5 into 3 minus 8 is equal to 5 into 3 minus 5 into 8. Next, what happens if there are more than 2 negative integers? See here, the product of 3 or more negative integers. It depends upon the number of negative integers. If we multiply 2 negative integers, then the product will be positive integer. If we multiply 2 negative integers, these two are 2 negative integers. Here 3 and 7 are negative integers because there is minus sign. So first you have to multiply these two numbers, then put the positive sign. Why? Because minus negative into negative, the answer will be positive. Next, if you multiply 3 negative integers, then their product will be negative integer. See here, we have 3 negative integers. The answer will be negative. Why? Minus into minus, positive. Positive into minus, positive into negative, negative. If we multiply 4 negative integers, then the product will be positive integer. See here we have 4 negative integers. Negative into negative, positive. Positive into negative, negative. Again negative into negative, positive. So we can conclude, if the number of negative integers is even, then the result will be a positive integer. Here you can see we have 4 negative integers, even number of negative integers. So we will have the result always positive integer. And if the number of negative integers is odd, then the result will be a negative integer. Here we have only 3 negative integers. So the answer will be negative. This is your homework. Just multiply and concentrate on sign. When you multiply positive and negative, the answer will be negative.